The following events were recorded as they happened at the Hospital for Sick Children in Toronto. On this episode of Life's Little Miracles, Bubba faces cancer, and Natalie's recovery continues. Two-year-old Natalie was born with a malformed heart, leaving her with low oxygen levels and at risk of massive heart failure.
Okay, all done.
Yeah, go now.
I think she's ready for the next stage of her treatment.
Natalie underwent a 6-hour surgery to repair her heart.
You could rewarm the patient?
As a result of the surgery, fluid has built up in Natalie's chest. It could compress her lungs and once again jeopardize her heart function.
How's that?
Yeah,
Do you want your bear? Which bear would you like?
different.
This one, okay. Does he have a nice heart? Does he have a nice heart? Do you have a nice heart?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you do now. Okay, enough sitting. Do you want to lay down again? Okay, go back to sleep.
8-year-old Costa Bubba Lambakis has cancer. After 2 surgeries to remove tumors from his pelvis, the cancer has recurred. Now Bubba faces another high-risk surgery that may be his only chance for survival.
Because then you can't eat after that.
You don't eat no cane boy.
His colon must be removed along with the tumor, and Bubba must undergo a colostomy. Doctors will create an opening in Bubba's abdomen so waste from his bowel can be drained into a bag outside of his body.
To the
Yeah.
hip bone.
So I guess it probably was.
So it's probably in about,
Right.
and you don't want to get it too low.
Yeah.
Right there? What does that feel like? Is that comfortable? Yeah?
That's just, I think, a little over more than it was before, but pretty much the same spot, I think.
So we take our trusty little pen here, okay? And go like that. Is that tickle? Okay. And then we're gonna go like here and like here. And we're gonna go, yoo. We make our little happy face. Okay. Do you think that would be a good spot to put it?
Didn't you tell me you wanted it on your head yesterday? Right? You said you wanted it on your head so you could show everybody when you take off your hat?
Yeah.
On the side
Good place for it.
Right on the side of your
That's cute. Now you become one of my family, you know. Yes, I take care of all the kids in the whole hospital who have ostomies. I'll be following you all the time in the hospital and when you come back for visits. All right.
Well, you can't find us.
Oh, I'll find you.
I like this one. Try.
Is that new apple juice or orange juice, Natalie? You wanted orange juice or apple juice?
I gave her pineapple juice.
Pineapple, yummy. May I listen to your breathing?
No,
No, how come? Are you itchy?
no.
Is it okay if I just listen to how your heart sounds?
Yeah.
Thank you. We listen here?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Can you blow bubbles? No bubbles today? Come on.
What was that?
One more, thank you. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Basically, the criteria is that her chest tubes need to slow down in the drainage until we get about ½ an ounce a day out of each chest tube. And when we get to that level, then the chest tubes can come out. So all we're waiting for is the tubes to slow down. Great. See you later, Natalie.
Take me out. I'm coming off me. I'm coming off me.
Yeah. You bet.
My clothes on now.
Yeah, we'll put your clothes on.
I heard the whole band with 2 IVs.
Okay. Good
Hold on to the
girl.
arms.
Good.
Just
We're
let her
going to
get
go
her
to the
feet.
playroom now, okay?
Okay?
Good, Kate. Mommy, Daddy help you. Just slow
Natalie.
steps. Look at you. Good girl. Way to go. What a brave girl.
How's that?
Take a break?
What's that? What did she say?
I can't.
You did so good. You did good.
Costa certainly has been through quite a bit with this tumor. And we really do want to make this the final thing. We really want to make sure. I mean, we thought we had it out earlier. And that's why I want to preface things, and that's why we would really err on the side of taking out too much, if you would, than have err on the side of taking too little out.
The last scan, did it shrink even more?
It's exactly the same. So that suggests either it's tumor that's stable, or it may be significantly all scar tissue.
Can you tell from the scan how alive it is, or
That's the hard thing, you can't tell. So that's why you err on the side of taking it out. And you want a clean margin all the way around the tumor. Certainly trying to spare any of that musculature, I think, would put him at risk for things coming back. So our vote would be to take out everything that's left in the pelvis. And then on the left side, where the lesion is maybe stuck to the bone, take off some of the bone there as well. Because there'll be some degree of unknown until you actually go in there and we see how stuck it is to the bone. So before we leave the operating room, we have to be confident that what we've taken out is everything.
This is your big question to ask.
What's the question?
Well, he's very nervous about the going to sleep part. Now,
I understand.
is there any way possible I can sit in the room, go
Yes.
in the room with them?
Yes.
Is there?
Yes.
Okay, oh good, thank you.
Yes, I will talk to the anesthetist myself.
Okay,
And,
'cause that's
and we can get, I don't know if he's I'm sure he's had the...
I find even the
Does it help at all?
things to give him ahead of time to relax agitate him even more.
Make it worse. So
Yeah,
the
they
easiest
make
of
it
just,
worse.
you're the best.
Yeah.
So mom can come in, I'm sure that won't be a problem. I'll talk to the anesthetist.
So we've always looked at quality of life. I mean, we're fortunate to have him as long as we've had him, and we're optimistic that he'll be around for a long time.
Oh, you're so good. One more, and this is the yummy one. Here. No? What would you like? Do you want to go for a walk?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for a walk.
Okay.
Take this and we'll go for a walk.
See, that one's yummy. Okay.
Oh, stickers gotta come off?
Brave girl. Should I take it off? Maybe it'll come off. Okay, one more. Okay, remember the French fries. All done.
All done.
All right. Arms up a little bit.
Okay, just hold our hands.
Yeah, that's great.
Let's do this. You smiling at the titty?
Excellent. That's it. You're all done.
All done.
You can get her shirt back on. Okay, you put the stickers back on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, get your hair out of there. Over there. Okay. Okay, ready to go for a walk again? Say bye-bye. All finished? I'm over here, Nick.
Where is she?
I'm right here. Are you all finished? Yeah.
Stomach still hurt? Stomach? No? Just got the jitters?
Any questions, Costa? No? I go over the consent with you. So, Costa lumbacus, excision of pelvic tumor, colostomy, possible pelvic bone resection. Okay. We'll take the right amount of time. If it goes really quickly, great. If it takes longer, it just takes longer. It'll probably be a good hour and a half before you even start the procedure. And we'll see you at the end of the day, okay?
You worried? Yeah. You know we're gonna be here, eh, when everything's all over?
You can be a big brave girl?
No.
No? I think you will be.
The chest x-ray that she had on Monday is fine. It shows that there still is a little bit of fluid on the right side, but the tube is in the proper place. It's draining everything, so that the x-ray was fine. We'll do another x-ray after we take the tube out, so once the drainage slows down just a little bit more from where it is. Oh, probably less than 20 cc's in a day.
So we have a ways to go.
Yeah, but hopefully by Sunday, Monday. You know,
That's what I was hoping
there's light
this
at
week.
the end of the tunnel. Well, that's what we hope for. You know, and sometimes it goes down faster than others. You want those stitches in your tummy taken out?
It's no pokes.
Okay, no poking, okay?
Just a little tickle. Feel a
Okay.
little tickle? No,
No, no needles. No needles.
There's no needles here, sweetheart. Almost. Okay, there's two. Almost. There's two. One more. That was hard work. Okay? Now we're going to go like this and pat it better.
And then I'm going.
Bend it on. All done.
There.
Okay,
Good
finished.
job. Yay. Yay.
Finished.
Bubba, do you have any questions at all? No? You sure?
Yeah, and you're happy to go down without any medication just as long as Mom comes with you?
Yeah, I'll be with them.
Okay, that's
I'll be
fine.
with you.
Because we can give him medication here so that he's almost asleep. I mean,
Yeah, well,
really.
I think they did that, and it made him dizzier staying like this. So,
Okay,
yeah.
it's your call.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for nursing to be completely
Yeah,
ready, and then
okay.
we'll get you changed.
And okay, great, great, great.
Costa? I'm Lainey. One of the nurses that's going to look after you when we bring you in, okay?
It's okay, Barbara. There's going to be lots of us in the room who's going to look after you.
See you when it's all over?
Daisy? Yeah, Mama's right there.
After we get the bladder and small bowel out of the way, he's got a great deal of scar tissue in his pelvis from his previous surgery. Then we can really assess the tumor and get Dr. Allman in here to see whether or not we're going to have to take out part of his pelvic bone or not. And lastly, the biggest concern, of course, is leaving tumor behind, not doing a complete excision. We have the most of the small bowel now up out of the way.
All right, so we have a plan. I guess the challenge is going to be to define the anatomy, define what are the normal structures, what are the abnormal structures, and where is the extent of this mass, because the last thing we want is to injure any of the structures we want to preserve.
Monkey.
Okay, can I put the red toe on?
No.
Just for a second?
Yeah, I'll take this off.
For 1 second? Oh. You know what, sweetie? I'm just gonna keep this for just a couple of seconds, and then I'm gonna take the red toe off, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let's see what your numbers are here. Oh, look at that. Awesome. So her drain.
I'm Monkey.
It's come down a lot. Like, minimal amounts today. It only drained 7 cc's in the last 8 hours. Excellent. Good job. Hopefully we can get that out soon, eh?
You know what to do. You'll be able to talk to him, and if he wants to talk, then you can talk and play with him. If he wants to remain just quiet, okay, I just want you to play with your game and just leave him alone until he's ready. Okay?
Well, the muscle that's attached to the bone is affected, but we can't remove the muscle without taking part of the bone off.
It should be okay. We should be able to go right under there.
Pop right through here.
Take it all,
Right
take
through
it all
here,
to one
and then-
part. We won't take the whole pubic ring, we'll just take the top of it.
We've been able to stay away from the major nerves and vessels so far. So they're all actually been safely isolated and are away from the tumor, so that's good. Great. Yeah.
And so we've got great exposure. You can see exactly what's going on. So this is what you see, the tumor is here. There's the tumor. See what I'm holding with my hand?
Yeah. That's great.
And this is all the tumor that is infiltrating outside the rectal wall here.
Oh, right, because
I didn't realize that we're so close to it.
there's the ligament there.
So what we do is to put the main chest tube out.
You were gonna go for a walk as soon as you're done.
Exactly.
You want to count to 3? Oh, it's okay. Well, it ain't okay. You're being a really brave girl. Yeah, you're a really brave girl.
That's it.
Okay, good girl. All done. Oh, we didn't count to 3. That's okay.
That's it.
All done. Didn't count to 3, but that's okay.
Oh, we forgot to count.
Never mind, it was better.
I don't think she
All
noticed.
Want to sit up? There. All done.
How's that feel?
Good girl.
Christian, heard me cry.
Let's take all the garbage away. We don't need all this stuff here. That's it. Take all that out of the way.
Good girl. Does that feel better?
So everything is out.
Yay.
Okay? Oh, brave girl. And see you next week in clinic.
You are. Where are we going?
That way.
And then where?
That way.
Your way's out.
Came out very nicely. It came out complete and very nicely. I think we have a nice resection margin all around. But
so the tumor was near the edge of the bone. It was really hard to tell where the tumor ended and the normal tissues began next to the bone. So we took a little sliver of the bone out from the inside part of the pelvis. So we didn't take the whole bone out. We just took a little sliver.
Now, will that cause? Like, I guess that'll be. Is that quite a painful?
In itself would cause a little bit of pain, but with everything else, the other stuff would be much more painful than just taking the piece of the bone off.
we've sent it all off to pathology as one block, and they're going to look at it.
All right. Now we gotta do the colostomy, okay? Suck her up. This is the end of the colon, which is in continuity with the rest of his bowel. That will be used to form his colostomy. This is gonna fold down onto the skin, so it sits up a little bit above the skin. This is gonna be a permanent colostomy. So everything went fine.
Yeah, okay.
He did really well. It's just a long surgery.
Yeah.
And his face will be real puffy and so forth.
Okay.
But the breathing tube's out. He's breathing fine in his own.
Okay, so is he going to be in recovery?
Yeah, he'll be in the recovery
Will he
room.
go over to critical care? Or
I
will he go back
think he's going to be okay. I think he'll be able to go up to the floor.
Yeah. Okay.
So again, that's the heart silhouette here. That's the lungs. The picture in the beginning of February shows us a little bit more accumulation of fluid in the lungs, especially on the right side. Heart size is the same in shape. Looks fine. So the diuretics work. Here was maybe a little bit of effusion on the right side, which we don't see at the actual picture anymore.
Okay,
They looks really fine. The chest film. It's a nice clear chest film. Excellent.
Sounds great.
Good work.
Good work.
Good work. Yeah, it was not bad. Thank you. That was not a problem today. Okay.
That's a long way up, eh, Natalie? Okay, go. Oh, that's two.
Whoa!
Just start and finish line, Bubba.
Whoa, you turn mine.
Natalie is fully recovered from her surgery.
Oh, down.
Her heart function and oxygen levels have been improved, and doctors are optimistic that Natalie will continue to be healthy.
Put your little bear to bed.
Yeah, I read.
The end.
And then.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
hasn't really woken up yet. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So, but he's comfortable.
Bubba now faces a painful and challenging recovery from surgery. In the meantime, his parents will have to wait for pathology results before they will know if the surgery has been a success.
Yeah.
On the next episode of Life's Little Miracles, Tyler's corneal transplant and Bubba's struggle with cancer continues.